3 to 4 inches of clearance. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And one of the first things that I wanted to do when I purchased this unit was I wanted to change the tires, because these tires right here are more for rock crawling. I mean, it's a RC, so we don't do that kind of riding over here. We're in the trails, woods, you know, mud, mush, stuff like that. So I wanted to get a better tire, and there were a couple tires that I was looking at, the Carnivores, and I put those on a Ranger, but I wanted to try something different. This new tire that just came out, and they are big, so hopefully we don't have any rubbing issues or anything like that. Factory, they come 30-inch with 14-inch rims, and we wanted to go bigger. So guys, come on back here and we'll show you what we got. Boom, there you go. So we picked up was a set of System 3 XTR-370s, and these tires just came out this year, and we went with the 32 by 10 by 15, and then of course we went with the bead locks, the System 3 bead locks, and they are huge. So let's show you a comparison of the tires here, and you guys can see that is a big difference. So it says it's a 32, so this is supposedly 30. Let's see if we got 2 inches there. Yeah, it's about 2, maybe a little bit more. So you guys can see the difference there, and you guys can see the tread pattern. See how they're nice, spaced apart. And so it's going to give you good clear out, so the mud's going to get out of there real quick. And also look at the siding. The side of the tire right there. It's nice, aggressive. So it's going to help you get out of those mud holes, hopefully. And this is what we're going to be doing today. So we went ahead and we stuck with the, we went with the matte black. And I think they just look sharp. And I don't know if you guys can tell, show them like on an angle. Most tires, the bead lock will stick out above the sidewall of the tire. Well, if you look at this tire here, it's inside. So hopefully that stops it from getting all scratched up and tore up, with that being more inside. And I think what this is going to do, we went with the 5.2 offset. So we should get a wider stance. What we can do is we can take some measurements, do some of course our ground clearance should go up too. So we'll do some pre-measurements. And let's see where we're at back here, Mikey. We are at, was 15. About 15 inch ground clearance there, and I think we were 65 or 64. About 64 inches wide. Okay, and then the front. This should be 15 too. We are a little bit under, about 14 3/4, looks like. And then this should be 64 too. Yep, it's about 64 inches wide. So with that 5.2 offset, hopefully that's gonna, widen this out a little bit, gives us a little more stability. Is kind of why I went with that route. And we'll go from there. Hoping that these wheels don't rub. Let's see. jack it up a little bit more. Let's see. Yep. Hit it one time. There we go. Alright, that's good. And we'll torque them later. One side down, one to go. Look at those things. They look huge. Let's go ahead and come over here and do this side. That off of there. And here we go. Man, these things look nice. What do you think, Mikey?
They look slick.
And so we'll go ahead and get this done. And then we'll go ahead and get the back on. And we can show you guys a final look. And we'll take over, we'll retake our measurements, see how much we gained. Alright, just took this out for a little bit of a ride. Wanted to make sure we got everything settled so we get correct measurements on what the difference was. So let's start back here. Our ground clearance before was 15 inches. So where are we at now? We are at 16 1/4. So we gained 1 1/4 there. And then we were what, 64 wide, right? 64 wide. Let's try and line this up here. And let's see where we're at now. We are 66 1/2. So we are right there. So we went from 64 to 66 1/2 wide. So we gained what? 2.5 inches. So now we're a little bit wider, so we should be a little more stable. Almost with that 72-inch class. And the front, I think we were what, 14 3/4. And we are now, looks like 15 1/2. About 15 1/2. So we gained about 3/4 inch from there. And the width should be the same because it's the same offset, 5.2 offset. So I tell you what, this thing looks like it's on steroids right now. I am really happy with it. We don't seem to have any rubbing issues. You guys can look back here. We got all kind of good clearance back here. Nothing's gonna hit. So we're good there. We also went with the 15-inch rims. A lot of you guys who own X3s, you get rocks caught up in here inside this rim and you could ruin a rim real quick. So with the 15-inch rim, that's going to give us a lot more room So if rocks get stuck in there, it shouldn't ruin your rim anymore, like on the 14-inch rims. And then the, see how much room we got. Looks like we got pretty good clearance right there. So let's turn the wheel a little bit. And let's see where we're at. And what's it look like? Not bad. Looks like we got about a finger, like a hand. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but you might get a little bit of rubbing, but it shouldn't be too bad. And these are gonna wear down. These are all brand new, so as they get older, we should be good. But it's not hitting anything else. It's not hitting anything right now, but you guys can see it's all good clearance there. So, pretty happy with that. And that's that. You guys can see the difference again now that we got the rim off. Big difference. You guys can tell. So we went ahead and we picked this up from Planet Side by Side. So I'll go ahead and put a link in the description of the video if you guys are interested in getting these System 3 XTR-370s. We'll go ahead and we'll do a review when we take them out on the trails, let you know what the difference is between those and these. And with that said, if you're new to the channel, you like this kind of stuff, we'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Also, make sure you like, comment down below, tell me what you guys think of these new rims and tires. And with that said, I'll see you on our next one.